All right.
Niggas know vibes. We outside. Here with my boy Jack.
Rapper Tekashi 69 was hanging out with a YouTuber on a Sunday when 4 men broke into his house, held his mom hostage, and ransacked the place.
I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows that I'm on house arrest.
I take a look at what happened, what the burglars took, and the latest on the investigation. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Rapper Tekashi 69 is used to making headlines for things he's done to get in trouble with the law. But now the Palm Beach County Sheriff says it's Tekashi 69 who's the victim of a crime. Tekashi 69's legal name is Daniel Hernandez. And on Sunday night, November 16th, he was hanging out with YouTuber Jack Doherty following Doherty's release from the Miami-Dade County Jail on charges of resisting arrest and misdemeanor and felony drug possession.
All right.
Niggas know the vibes. We outside. Here with my boy Jack.
Yes, sir.
Fresh home.
Yeah, straight out of jail, baby.
Straight out of jail. Oh, your mugshot?
Yeah. And
That's
we're live
funny.
on Party.
Now, Doherty and 69, they were having a lot of fun.
They make you
really
do
cool,
this.
man.
All right, come on, let's do it.
All right, so
Don't drop your pants. Oh my God. Turn around. Now, squat. Off.
what you really that? And then a bunch of addies shot out. I was like, no.
Oh, so you be goofing?
I was just kidding. Nah.
Nah, you ain't lying.
I had to give some to the homies
You be
in the paint.
goofing?
No,
Like,
no,
can you
no,
hold
no.
the gun? Come
Yeah.
on.
On the stream, 69 said the stream would be his last before he would be sentenced this week for violating his federal probation.
I told my probation officer about you.
No, why?
Yeah, he was
Why put
like,
me on
oh.
radar?
No, because he was like, yo, where you going? I'm going to stream with Jack Doherty.
Yeah, it's
And-
bad right now.
No, because I have to let him know my location.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah,
What'd he
he
say?
approved it.
Oh, lit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Does he know about me going to jail?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, he knows now.
What's it like when you're in jail? Like, do people, everyone know you there?
So, I think you're my last stream.
Really?
Yeah, because I get sentenced on Thursday.
Dang, how long do you think you'll be in
The
jail for?
prosecutors asked for 9 months. But the judge could go under that and over that.
Dude, I don't know if I could do 9 months. I couldn't even do a day. I couldn't even do 24 hours. I was like, please get me out of here.
But
I paid
so
my
how
bond
was
like
the
5
experience?
different times to see which one hits first just to get me out. Like,
Rich, bro.
Well, guess what? While this was all going on, something bad was happening at Tekashi 69's house in Palm Beach County. Masked men with guns broke in. Take a look.
Hey, stay down here. You're right. Yo, come on.
That video was given to TMZ. It's from a security camera at 69's home. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office is investigating the incident, so they're not saying a lot about it right now. But in a statement, the Sheriff's Office told us road patrol deputies were dispatched to the above address for a home invasion, robbery/burglary in progress. Upon arrival, deputies made contact with several individuals inside the residence who reported that 4 armed, masked men entered the home with handguns. They stated that the homeowner's mother was held physically outside while the remaining suspects ran inside and ransacked the property. The suspects asked for cash and car keys. A canine track and search of the residence was conducted with negative results. Suspects possibly left in a vehicle prior to deputies' arrival. Now, this had to be really scary for Tekashi 69's mom, who you could see in that video. She looked like she was wearing a robe. Now, as I told you, this was all happening as the rapper was streaming with Jack Doherty. It makes you wonder, did these burglars know Tekashi 69 wouldn't be home and pick that time to ransack the house? And does the rapper possibly know the burglars? Does he recognize their voices? That's what I'm wondering, and I think he's wondering the same thing.
What's up? So I want to make this video to clear up all the fake news and rumors. So the world knows this. It's a fact. I'm on house arrest. I've been on house arrest. I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows that I'm on house arrest. Yesterday, they allowed me to leave for work. People, I guess, saw that I was on live stream with Jack Doherty. They took that opportunity to do some like I said, it's me, so I get it. The rules are different for me. But if it was your favorite artist, your favorite actor, and that was done, they don't get no cool points for that. My mom is 60 years old. Y'all know I'm supposed to come home. Y'all know I'm home all the time. I'm on house arrest. So y'all take the opportunity that I'm not home. Y'all see me on live stream with Jack Doherty in Miami, and y'all do that. That's whack. Get no cool points. I don't think nobody respects that. But like I said,
He's mad, rightfully so. As I mentioned earlier, Tekashi 69, he's already in trouble for violating the terms of his supervised release earlier this year. In February, he was caught with cocaine and MDMA. Federal prosecutors say prison time is absolutely necessary. They call Hernandez a repeat offender, and they say he has violated the court's trust repeatedly. Hernandez also admitted to punching a man who called him out for testifying against his own gang. This happened at a mall in Florida back in August, and he and his friend both punched the man. He's admitted to that. And in case you didn't know, Tekashi testified against members of the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods as part of a plea deal he reached with federal prosecutors back in 2019. He testified in that racketeering case against the gang members. Hernandez could have gone to prison for decades, but instead the judge rewarded him for his cooperation, calling him brave, and sentenced him to only 2 years. He's kind of a lucky guy, and his luck didn't stop there. He was released earlier than that because of health concerns during COVID-19. So when he was released from custody in 2020, his 5-year term of supervised release began. Tekashi 69 was months away from being free until he decided to travel to Las Vegas without permission, and he was using drugs and doing some other things that violated his probation. And what happened in Vegas followed him. A federal judge sentenced him to 45 days in jail on top of another year of supervised release. So Tekashi could be heading back to prison on Thursday, and he's basically prepared for that. Prosecutors are asking for a fresh 2-year supervised release term to be added, regardless of the sentence that he receives, this time requesting substance abuse treatment and anger management counseling. We're going to take a look back at a traffic stop involving Tekashi 69 in a bit. Let's get real. Credit card debt is not an accident. Every call, every fee, every high interest trap, it's a system designed to keep Americans stuck. Banks profit, creditors win, and real families can lose. But today's sponsor, PDS Debt, helps people fight back. Whether it's credit cards, personal loans, or medical bills, PDS Debt has customized options to help you pay off debt faster. No minimum credit score required. Plus, they are A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. The system makes it so that one emergency and boom, you can fall behind and feel like you are drowning, which is why I want you all to find solutions to your debt. It's your money. It's your future. Do not let the system decide for you. You are just 30 seconds away from being debt-free. Get your free assessment and find the best option for you right now at pdsdebt.com/crimefix. That's pdsdebt.com/crimefix. Again, pdsdebt.com/crimefix. But first, I want to bring in Mauricio Padilla. He is a criminal defense attorney, and he's been looking into this case for me. So, Mauricio, it seems like Tekashi 69, Daniel Hernandez, he's got some legal issues, some legal trouble, but really the biggest thing he should be worried about right now, and he's pretty mad about it, and I don't blame him, is this break-in at his house. He's live streaming with this Jack Doherty, and 4 people ransack his house and hold his mom at gunpoint. Pretty scary stuff.
Yeah, but this is somebody that has a history of getting attacked at gyms. This is somebody that was an informant about I believe it was the Bloods organization, and has testified against them in federal court. So it should be no surprise to Tekashi 69 that people are out to get him, number one. And number two, where is his security? I mean, this is someone, a multimillionaire, someone that makes a lot of money. So in the news that I reviewed, the articles that I reviewed, it just says his friends were there. This is the type of person that needs armed security at all times, because
if you're
clear.
snitching, as they say, and testifying against people in federal court, you would think that, you would have armed security at your house and with you.
And he snitched and testified against gang members that were doing things that he asked them to do. So it isn't like a situation where like you were caught in a car, somebody did a drive-by, all of a sudden you're looking at felony murder because your friend decided to kill somebody. I get it. This is people that you sent to do something on your request that later on decided to testify against you and the organization to get, to get credit time served or get time off. So it's literally like the worst type of snitching. But not only that, the organization that he snitched against, that's an active violent gang with, extensive criminal ties, and that he's already suffered the repercussions of that activity. So he should not be shocked that people are out to get him, number one. And I'm more shocked that where was the security? So Tekashi, come on, spend money. Spend some of your millions or a fraction of it on some competent, security for yourself.
It's funny you say that because he's walking around with a yellow purse and he's like flashing stacks of cash. And I saw a clip actually floating around on X where he talked about how he doesn't have security. And that's pretty surprising to me, especially when you're leaving your 60-year-old mom at your house. And God only knows, as you said, who's got a beef with him.
Yeah.
Also, he suspects, it sounds like, that some people saw that he was on the live stream, saw that he was hanging out with this Jack Doherty on the live stream, and then they go over and break into his house, and his poor mom is standing there in a bathrobe or whatever. I mean, and that's pretty bad stuff. Like, that's pretty ridiculous thank God they didn't hurt his mother.
Yes.
But he's talked openly about not having security, and then he's advertising that he's not home on this live stream.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's silly. I mean, I'm a nobody, and I don't even post contemporaneous with where I'm at because I don't want people knowing where I am. And I haven't snitched against the gang, and no one really cares about me, but I take measures to protect myself, and my wife does as well. And most of the people that I know, when they go on vacation, don't post while they're on vacation. They wait to get home and post because people already know that alerting people that you're not home is a safety issue. So, I don't know why he's out there bragging about not having security, because he definitely needs security, and this is not going to go away for multiple reasons. He's an easy target. When you walk around with, $250,000 in jewelry on you, you're literally like, it's easier to rob you than a Wells Fargo bank truck, or, to go into a bank and rob. If you go into a bank and rob a bank, for instance, and you take home and you can get $250,000, that is a very successful bank robbery. So if you're gonna go rob Tekashi 69 when he went to go eat tacos because he has $250,000 in jewelry on him, that's a successful robbery by any stretch of the imagination. So if you insist on walking around with that type of money, then you need professional help. And your friends hanging out with you obviously are insufficient. You need people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, most definitely. Let's turn now to his legal problems, because he's going to be sentenced this week for violating his federal probation. I mean, he's done it quite a few times. Yeah. And he got really lucky because he testified against this gang in the racketeering case. And the judge was pretty generous with him, and he got out on supervised release. But he has, according to the federal prosecutors, time and time again violated. And so he said on that live stream on Sunday night, this is likely my last live stream. I'm probably going to prison on Thursday. I'm getting sentenced. He apparently socked some guy at a mall who was taunting him for being, a snitch and testifying in the racketeering case. He was using drugs when he shouldn't have been. I mean, God, if you're this guy's attorney, what advice do you give him? Because it seems like he just can't learn his lesson.
I mean, listen, when you represent people like him, I think it gets to the point that you don't even give them advice. You give them bills. Here's my invoice. Pay it. Because people like him are not going to listen. They're not going to learn. There are people that, and I've dealt with celebrities before. There's a special type of narcissist and egomaniac that only comes along with celebrity. Because I've met narcissists and egomaniac that are not celebrities, but when you are both a narcissist and an egomaniac and you are a celebrity, it like jet fuel on the narcissism. Those people, you can't tell them what they want. You can't tell them what to do. You can't. They're not going to take your advice. So it gets to the point that, listen, I'm sure that they've counseled him correctly because I'm sure he has competent attorneys, but he's somebody that doesn't listen. So what's going to happen? When he goes to prison, he's going to realize that all those things that he did to violate his probation were a mistake. What is he doing punching somebody at the mall? If anything's clear, we know that he is not a tough guy. No, come on. You're Tekashi 69. You're a rapper. You're an influencer. You're not a tough guy. And not to mention, you know, even if you're someone that you like to fight and you think you're a skilled fighter, there's certain people that cannot put themselves in that position. And if you're on probation, I don't care if someone calls your mom a bad name or, you know, with the exception of touching you or your girlfriend or something like that, a physical attack that you have to defend yourself. But words, sticks and stones, you know, you can't be putting yourself out there for words. And I tell my clients all the time, anytime that you enter into a physical fight with somebody could die. We see it all the time. The slap where the person falls and hits their head. In Miami, once a year that happens, you know? Or, you know, the regular fight, somebody got punched, knocked out, they hit themselves on the ground, and they die or they end up in the hospital. So any physical confrontation could lead to, you know, to somebody getting killed. You know, here in Miami, a police officer got killed last week. You know, trying to just basically fighting with a perpetrator, and the guy got a hold of his gun. So, you know, like it's just, it goes to show that you cannot put yourself in that position. Anytime you get into a fight, your life is on the line.
I want to circle back, though, to the burglary, the home invasion really quickly. Do you think they'll catch these guys who broke in?
Probably, because I am assuming that they're probably the sloppier type of criminals. They're probably, and nowadays, and I'm assuming that wherever he has his house, which that was a mistake right there. Tekashi's a huge candidate for like condominium living. Like, buy a multi-million-dollar condo where they check you 5 times to come in or out. So, but if it was in a house, I'm assuming that it was a house in a nice neighborhood. So there's going to be like Ring cameras all across the block of what car they used. I wouldn't doubt it if they used their own car. You know, just stupid stuff. I wouldn't doubt it if it was like a drug fueled. You know, these guys are doing cocaine all night, and they realize, oh, let's go make some money and rob Tekashi. So I'm assuming that they're probably sloppy criminals because it looks pretty sloppy what they did, and I would assume that they're either gonna get caught because they're on video. The tag is actually their tag, which I've seen stupider things in my life, but they could have used their own car with their own tag. Or they'll bust them for bragging about it, for talking and telling other people, or posting, Tekashi, I wouldn't. All of those things are things that I'm assuming are going to lead to the arrest of these individuals.
We will keep an eye on it. Mauricio Padilla, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
All right, now let's take a look back at that body-worn camera footage of Tekashi 69 being pulled over back in August of 2023. I mentioned it earlier. Palm Beach County deputies stopped him for a traffic violation.
The rolls. This might be Tekashi.
There's all the paperwork.
You gotta get it from me.
What do you mean?
Your license, registration, insurance.
I don't know which is which.
Registration, insurance.
License plate?
Registration,
Okay.
insurance.
But take this license plate.
Just give me the registration, insurance.
Okay. Vehicle registration. No, the insurance should be here. Fax.
You say you don't have your driver's license?
No. I mean, you come to my house all the time. It's my Daniel Hernandez 5896.
Do you
He
have?
knows me.
Do you have your license on you or no?
I said no like 3 times.
But when deputies took a closer look at his record, they noticed the rapper had an outstanding warrant.
Step out of the car for me, sir. Step back. Turn around for me. Interlock your things behind your head. My head.
Warrant for what?
I'll tell you in a minute. Interlock your fingers. Spread your legs for me. Spread your legs wider than that.
What though?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. 1 second. You got a traffic warrant.
So you tell me You up for a traffic warrant?
Yes,
Yeah, you
sir.
up here, bro. You didn't show up to court.
I didn't know that. When for what though?
I guess you received a ticket or something that you didn't pay.
I never. Yo, for a traffic warrant. You hear this?
Now, earlier that year, Tekashi 69 was issued 3 traffic violations and was scheduled to appear in court the following month, but he didn't appear. So a judge issued a warrant for his arrest. And the rapper definitely gives cops a piece of his mind. Take a look.
You want to give it to who?
Yeah, to Ronaldo. Yo, give that to Yailin. Just take it back home. Yo, tell my brother where am I going?
Palm Beach County Jail.
Police booked Daniel Hernandez into the Palm Beach County Jail, and he was released after posting bail in that instance. But right now, the focus is on the home invasion at Tekashi 69's house. That's the really big issue. We'll keep you posted on what happens. And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you back here next time.